Hi everyone, welcome back. In the last video, we saw how to load account data into Salesforce using Talend. Now in this video, we'll see how to load contact data and also how to connect each contact to the right account using account's unique external ID from the input file. Let's start by understanding how accounts and contact work in a Salesforce. Let's assume account is a company or organization and contact is a person related to that company. And every contact in a Salesforce should be linked to an account. This is done using field called account ID. But in our input file, we don't have a real Salesforce account ID. We only have external ID of the account. So in the job, we'll first use the external ID to find the correct account in the Salesforce and then use it to its real ID. Then use its real ID to connect the contact to it. Okay. Now our source data is in an Excel file. Let me show you. As you can see, uh, we are having fields like salutation, first name, last name, and account ID. This account ID is not a real Salesforce ID. It contains accounts external ID, which help us to identify which account the contact belongs to. Okay. Before we load the data, let's quickly look at the Salesforce contact object. Let me show you. This is the home page. This is a contact object. This contact object of Salesforce. Currently, we are having no data here. Now let's move to the Talent Studio and build our job. This is our contact job. This first part is our Salesforce connection part. We have seen this in previous video. And next, we use tFileinput Excel to read the contact data. Here we check this checkbox, read Excel 2007. Then we give here input file path, mention our sheet name here, contact. As you can see, our input file sheet name is contact. And then in advanced setting, set our encoding to a UTF-8. Okay. Next is tSalesforceInput component. To link each contact to the right account, we use tSalesforceInput to fetch all existing account records from the Salesforce, including their external IDs. Okay. For the connection purpose, here we are using tSalesforce connection. Give model name as account, and we are extracting two fields here from the account ID and RE external ID. Okay. Now let's look at the most important part, tMap component. The tMap, this is the main input from Excel and this is the lookup input from Salesforce account object. Both the data flow is connected to this tMap. Let's open it, double click on it. On the left side, we have our input data, which is in this row 1 table. This contains field like salutation, first name, last name, account ID. But here account ID is not an actual Salesforce ID. It's an external ID of account. So to get correct Salesforce account ID, we use lookup. This row 2 is a lookup table, which are having the fields like ID and RE external ID from Salesforce account. Okay. Here we are matching this account ID from our input table, means in row 1 table, with the RE external ID field from the account table. That's the external ID in the Salesforce. To get the Salesforce ID. Okay. And here we are using join model, inner join, and match model, all match. In output table, we map the salutation, first name, last name directly. And instead of using input account ID, we use the real Salesforce account ID from the lookup, means this ID from row to table map with the account ID column. Please make sure your all column name match with the contact object field name of the Salesforce. Okay, that's all about this tMap. Then next we use tSalesforce output component to insert contact record into Salesforce. Here we are using existing connection component tSalesforce connection one component. Then module name contact. Click on sync column to get schema automatically. Here we are getting schema. Then select output action insert. Okay. Now we are using two tLogRow component to confirm which records are loaded successfully and which are failed. Here we are added two tLogRow component. One is to see success record, one is to see reject record. Now let's run our Talend job. Job is running. Once the job finishes, the successful and failed record log will be displayed separately in the console. Job started. Connection done. Connection successful. Good data. Yes, 3 row get inserted and 0 rejected. Let me show you on the console. Here you can see in the success table we are having 3 record inserted, 0 record rejected. Let's go back to Salesforce and check contact object. This is a contact object. Refresh it. Yes, as you can see, new contact record have been added and correctly linked to their respective account P with this account ID. And that's how you load contact data into Salesforce using Talend. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share. See you in the next one.